Hello, it's Simon here. Welcome to this channel where we explore what it takes to improve the user and customer experience of your digital products or services. We want to get your business into a Zen mindset when it comes to UX. So everyone is focused on improving your digital platform, UX strategy, and ultimately supporting you in achieving your business objectives for your digital services. In this video, I'm going to discuss something that I often get asked, which is what is the process for a short UX review? Great question. When I engage with new clients all the time, there is often a kind of okay, how do we do this? How will this work? And what's the sort of best approach to a UX review of any product that we're starting to engage with? So firstly, we need to decide exactly what it is we're looking to test within the product. You might know this in leadership. There will be holes, gaps, problems, business objectives that you're not reaching that the digital product you're working on should be supporting you with overcoming. And this is really where UX has its power and can support businesses in achieving their objectives. I've worked with businesses and we've been able to improve conversions. I've worked with other companies where it's been about in improving retention, and I've tripled retention bases. Sometimes it's about okay, we how do we improve the onboarding and reimagining the onboarding experience. One client I worked with was having a 90-minute conversation with each of its clients, and then it was having to repeat itself because the interface and structure of the product was so complex. So we kind of completely reimagined that to make it more intuitive, allowing customers to experience the product and discover things where and when it was appropriate. So we need to sort of take a strategic approach of, okay, what is the biggest challenge that we're looking at? Is it about conversion? Is it about onboarding? Is it about retention? Is it about understanding what the product even does? Or is it about getting use out of it and utilizing certain features, et cetera, et cetera. So ideally we have some idea on what it is that we're looking to tackle. Maybe it's that you've got really bad reviews. You see some 1-star reviews happening in the App Store, and that's led to a worry and some frustration. So maybe that drives your strategy of, okay, what is it specifically we want to investigate? Secondly, we want to work out, okay, so who will we speak to? And this can change depending on what it is that we're looking to test. Some people, if we're looking at onboarding, then we really need to find people that are in your kind of market sector, potential prospects, but have never used the product before, because we want to test and understand what it is that they don't understand. What do they not get? Where are they confused? What are the challenges? Are we asking too many things up front? And we can't do that with somebody that already understands and is using the product and is a customer. So depending on what it is that we're looking to achieve with our sort of review will depend on the type of people that we want to look with regards to your customer base. After we define those two things, then we want to move into setting up the review sessions themselves. So we need to plan out a structure of the sessions. Most often than not, it's interview at the beginning, and then we move into the product, looking at the specific areas of the product that we're looking to improve and increase those data conversion points, whatever it is. When we figure out the structure of the session, then we want to plan out the script for the session. We need to figure out, okay, what are these things that we want to find out about these individuals? Where are they coming from? And we want to deep into understanding the context of the real world in which they are using the product. What are they using at the minute? What are the problems that draw them to your product or service? What are the wants, needs? This could lead to new features. So we need to script out an approach to our sessions, and when we script out the approach to the sessions, it gives us a format to run, and it means we can maintain consistency. So we get methodical, and we're almost scientific about the approach of the research, and that makes it then fair, and it also supports the analysis at the end, where we will be able to look at everybody's input and gather insights which together will lead us into strategic directions that are better and improve our decision making when it comes to the design of the product. Once we have the structure of the sessions and we've planned out the script, we then need to set up the sessions with the candidates. So this is a process in itself, and we need to be flexible. When can we do it? Who's going to be on the call? Who's gonna adjudicate the call, and like when's going to be most appropriate for our candidates. I mean, I've been in some businesses, and the niche that they're working in, those customers are manic. Like, they have the craziest days, and so like often it's about, okay, it's weekend is the only time in which they can do that. So we need to be aware of this and flexible, and really work around. And sometimes people drop off, and that's just sort of like the nature of the game, so we have to reset up those sessions. So setting up the sessions with the candidates is an important part of the process. Then what happens? We run those sessions. So we have our script, we have a structure, we have our script, and we run those sessions. We're very methodical, we're scientific, we're kind of documenting. Hopefully we're doing at least amount of talking as possible. We're just probing with some questions here and there. But we follow the script, and we are basically trying to emulate being, apart from the interview, when it comes to the product, we're trying to emulate being a fly on the wall. So it's like we can see how they're using it when they're having problems, and then that's going to give us some real understanding of what's not clear, and what needs to improve. So yeah, we run those sessions, we follow the script and the plan, everyone's aligned. I quite like having a little check-in with the other people on the call at the end of the call to see what their takeaway was. It's quite a good practice, actually, I find, to jot down some key takeaways after each of the sessions. I'm always taking notes, even if I have a note taker on those sessions. But I just love getting lost in other people's worlds. I fascinate it, and it's a really exciting part of the job that I do. So okay, you've done all those things, we've done the sessions, we followed the plan, we've completed our whole kind of review. Now what happens? Now we have to do the analysis. So this is where we have all the data. We want to look at the interview insights, we want to look at the product insights, and then this, like, together will really give us the clear context of like, what's important, what are we missing, what's challenging, what did we fall down on, what's working great, which pieces do they not understand, and really it's this analysis phase that where all the magic happens. We've gone through the process, we've been very methodical, and then it's the analysis of understanding all of these things that pulls together. Okay, cool, here's the clarity of the design direction that we need to go, here's the features that we need to improve, here's the features that we need to add, here's the things that we don't need, and here's how everything can kind of improve. So hopefully that's helpful. If you enjoyed that, please like this video. If you want more of this content, please subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it. And if you've any questions, thoughts, comments on anything shared here, or want to know more, please just comment below. And most importantly, remember, keeping a Zen mindset about your approach with UX is the key, really, to achieving your business objectives. Thanks very much for your time. Have a great day, and I hope to see you again soon. Cheers.